Yo.
Yeah, they finna come in. They finna come in for this one. They finna come in. Wait, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to do something important. There we go. There we go, y'all. My bad. Yeah, they got Chicago on the screen. I'm gonna give them a few. I'm gonna give them a few seconds to come in, even though the people on YouTube, even though everybody gonna go back and see this, but let
Okay,
these
let
live,
him in. Let him in.
let
Let him
these
in.
live jokers in, cause this
Let
is
him
gonna
in.
be classic. Hold on, let me do one more
More
thing.
hits, more hits.
Hold on. Y'all come on in, peoples. Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm looking for something.
The dude get up with you on the interview?
I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Oh, they tripping.
Yeah, I didn't put no date on it though, right? No, we had tried to talk to him about the league. That gave him a week or so, but you need to do whatever you need to do to make sure it's right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Put it together, gang.
I don't know why I'm getting done this way. Oh well. Okay, this one I'm looking for.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the footage he shot, he called. He got great. He called on the footage. And if he know what to do with the footage that got little taunts in it, if he know what to do with that, he called me and asked me I was getting ready. You need some files. You need some files. And I gave, see, Smooth called me and asked me how do I transfer this file. I told him we transfer. Do is what, 20 gigs? It'll do whatever you want. It's free for like up to 2 gigs. There's no file in there that's bigger than a gig. So you can pull it off.
Found it.
Okay, it's party time.
It's been party time.
Well, let's party.
Let's get it.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either.
Oh, you know what I said?
Gotta probably leave and come back in.
Yeah. Everything good with you, bro?
Man, everything good in the hood, man. How it is over there for you?
Man, it's beautiful. Putting in the work, making it happen. You know?
Hey, one day at a time, man.
One day
Knock
at a
them all
time.
down.
No doubt. No
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, I'm chilling out today, man. Trying to get it in. Been chilling out today, trying to get it in.
That's what I've been on. Working on some new material.
Yeah. What's some stuff you got going on in the mix right now?
I got this movie, Billy. This movie, Billy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna schedule that to come out later in the year, next year. But we shooting it right now.
It's a predominantly black cast.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. It's about
Can you
us.
hear me? Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you now.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Good.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me go back. Let me go back to the intro, man. It's finna go down. Like I say,
right.
Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, Uncle Beats in the building. Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. I got my favorite special co-host in here. Tell me your name, Rick?
Hey, you already know what it is. Prince of the Guap Getters, Young Greg, getting it in. Hey, and remember, if you ain't like that, fix your hat, boy. We ain't here.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I just had to bring this guy right out from the very beginning. Oh man, this dude right here is amazing. You know, professionally known is Billy Ray Valentine. I really know him, so I'm gonna call him Magic sometime, but I want to
Hey,
stick to
ain't nothing
Billy
wrong with
Ray.
that.
But if
Ain't
you
nothing wrong
really
with that.
know him, you're gonna call him Magic, Black Daddy, Black Magic, all that good stuff.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
we gon' I'm gonna roll the intro, and then we gonna come right back, and we just gonna get into some of everything.
Let's get it.
Hood, hierarchy,
What
mob
it do?
tab. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet
We
ghetto
made so
you.
much doing that.
Yes, I rely
I started taking that money throwing the concerts. Yo, yo, yo.
Hey,
Man, y'all already checking in, speaking to us. Hold on, let me speak to some of these wonderful people.
go
Who
on,
the streets?
holler.
The street silent at us. Dirty Red checking in from the 313.
What up,
Much
though?
love. Number one guest of the streets, Jackie said hello, family.
LA.
What's up,
Um,
Jackie?
Dirty Red said he hit the thumbs up. Jackie said she said it.
Appreciate it.
My boy Zeno said, "What's up?"
Gang.
Legan and Rick
Zeno,
Ricardo.
what's the word, Zeno? Love, much love.
Love.
So I wanna start it off like this. Now this dude we got here today, everybody throw that legend stuff around, but he really is a legend of Chicago. He a real representative. He done put on this for the city much more than y'all know. But today, see, he's so humble. He don't throw his stuff in people's face. But today, he got me to do it because I'm gonna do it even if he don't want me
Go
to.
I
on, do
talk
it.
that today.
Go on,
Hey
do it,
man,
bro.
y'all, I'm telling you, y'all wanna get your popcorn because y'all wanna check into this dude right here, man. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
we about to have a conversation, no doubt.
Y'all don't want to miss nothing. So I
Tune
I
in.
kind of want to talk about some of the current events real quick, but I don't have time, man, because I gotta bring you back because I can't even get everything you done in one episode. So
I
hopefully
hear
you'll
you.
bless us again.
I,
But
I, I promise I will, bro. I promise. You know, we go back there.
oh man, they finna love this.
No doubt.
So I gotta start from the beginning though.
Let's go.
Where was you born at, man?
Man, I was born in Chicago.
Chicago.
When I was born in 5201 South Federal South. That's Robert Taylor Project,
Whoa.
apartment 1009 in the back room.
Whoa.
When I was born, there were still midwives.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
Wow.
still
So
probably a few around here.
yeah,
right in the crib, huh?
right in the crib, in
Well,
the back
all
room.
them is all them been demolished. That was a whole nother world, man.
Yeah, it was.
What was that like? What age did you leave from over there?
I left from over there. I think I was 10, but
10? 10
my
is old enough
family,
to see some stuff though.
yeah, my family moved from there, but I never left.
Okay.
You know, you know, I come from the era when you move from your hood, you go back to your hood, no matter where you live at. That's where I hung out at.
Right.
That's good people. You feel like that's family.
Yeah, you know, and that's where everything spawned for me right there on them project porches.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. So
Yeah,
let me ask you this: if somebody was to ask you what's your hood in Chicago, like what's the block that you grew up on, what would you pick?
Inglewood,
Inglewood. It's
all day
always
long,
these Inglewood Negroes
all
in
day,
the building,
bro,
man.
all day long. Inglewood,
And
69th
good
and
fun.
Halsted, 68th and Emerald. 72nd in Green, 71st in Green, 70th in Green, 64th in Parnell, 64th in Normal, Lamrine, shout out, Inglewood, all day
Legendary, just
long,
legendary blocks all the way around.
All through that.
all day long,
Legendary all the way around.
no doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna just cut in with you because somebody brought this up. Uncle Remus or Harold's?
Harold's,
Southside thing, baby.
man, Harold's with
All
mild
right.
sauce.
With
Yeah.
mouse sauce. So
Put some black pepper on it too.
Yes, sir. Salt and pepper, black sauce.
There you go.
Salt and pepper, mild sauce.
Yeah.
Sometimes hot sauce and mild sauce.
Yeah.
see, and I'm not influencing this, people. Okay, I'm not influencing this. Okay,
It all depends. It all depends.
I'm not
on the
influencing
mood.
this.
Yeah.
So let me
It
see.
do.
What high school did you go to?
Calumet High School. Then I transferred from there and went to Robeson.
What did you say,
On
Calumet?
the road.
Yeah, Calumet.
Oh my goodness, how dangerous was that back then?
Oh, so dangerous. So dangerous. Boy, I was from Inglewood.
What made it so
And I had
dangerous
to
over
catch
there?
the bus. So I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100.
Right.
I'm being naked with y'all. I got beat up a couple of times because I had to get back to the hood.
Back to
You
the
know?
hood.
Yeah, I went to Calumet, bro.
We had to catch some of
Why
them
would they
bucks.
beat you up though?
What? Because I was from Inglewood. What you thought? I was from Inglewood.
So let me ask you this. You know, Chairman Fred taught me not to say gang.
Yeah,
What street tribe was dominated Calumet?
the moles.
Oh, they
The
still
moles. All day long. And I was one of the folks.
There
one
you
of
go.
the folks.
So now you understand why I had to get to the crib.
You had to get up out of there.
You know what
Well,
I'm
let
saying?
me ask you, in your neighborhood, what was the street tribes?
The Black Disciples.
Black disciples.
Yes, sir.
BDs. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
So,
you know, I'm gonna have to jump around and come a little back because I gotta tell people what you were doing when I met you.
all right.
So when I met this man, he haven't been able to shake me ever since though. But when I met this man, I was I ain't gonna lie, man, he really turned me up, man. He really kind of is the reason I got to how I am. Now I got my CD pressed up and I'm going around to all the stores. Cause we had a record store, so I understand. I'm like, man, if I just take it to the stores, boom. So I come to your store. It was on 69th and Houston.
Right,
So
right.
I show you my CD. And you're like, oh man, give me 10 of them. Like, man, what you done with your music, man? I can really help you, man. I help push you. And I'm like, you haven't even listened to it yet. He's like, man, you said,
Man, you know what, bro? This me from the get go. I see you striving to do it.
right,
I see you trying to get in there.
right,
I know what it's like. I know what it's like, bro.
right,
So when you walked in, I didn't know you from Adam.
right.
And you presented me with your product. I looked at the presentation and like, all right, let's go.
Let's go. Took me upstairs. They had one at the time. That was one of the biggest studios I seen. And I'm
Yeah,
like, all this is on Houston. You know?
yeah.
But that was across the street from the old Burger King.
And we had a restaurant downstairs.
Yeah,
Too.
restaurant too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, across the street from Burger King, right on the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm like, man. He take me out. He showed me the studio. He like, oh yeah, man, that's super hood right there. And I'm like,
My
then
little brother. My little brother. Yes, sir.
I'm like, woo. I'm like, man. He like, man, come back and see me tomorrow. I'm finna go or whatever. I come back and see him. Now I'm messing with him. So I don't even, because I'm leaving the street getting all the way into the rap game.
No, bro. You had the store on Western.
Right, right. Oh, 69.
I was impressed. Like this brother got a whole clothing store. Hold on.
Right.
I
We
was
had
impressed with a studio upstairs.
yeah, we had it all.
Man, I was touched, bro. We was on the same railroad track,
Yeah,
bro.
when I forgot well, like I say, you couldn't shake me once I hooked up with you. But I'm just saying I had my good connects and stuff too that I was coming with. But you was showing me love and you didn't know none of this stuff. You just
Not
showed
at all.
you said I remember you saying that you said, hey, somebody like you that's coming prepared, I can push that. I don't have to do
Yeah.
all that work with you, which is now the formula for record companies to this day. But
Yes.
that's what you
Yes.
was on back then. You like
Right.
you coming to me prepared with a project ready, because I'm like, yeah, man, I'm doing this show. You start coming to shows with me at Con Club,
Yes, sir.
different places, going to studios. But Rick, people at home, this is where it gets deep. Now, much as hood as I am, street as I am, knowing the city, I was more, I'm gonna say California to Racine type of dude back then,
Yeah.
50, 50,
No doubt.
59.
No doubt. No
So
doubt.
rest in peace to Castle Hustler. I take Castle Hustler over there with me. And one day he introduced me to a guy. He's like, yeah, this is Vale. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, sir. So we leave. Cass like, you over here with these BDs, man? Do you know who that is? I'm like, what you talking about? I'm like, this is my guy. He's like, oh man, you clearly don't know who you would. He's like, man, no, that's them dudes. He's like, so I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, they did the cha-cha slide. Cash like knew they whole resume. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
for real? He's like, oh man, you got you something there, man. He's like, man, they don't mess with everybody. So I'm like,
Yeah.
man,
No, but I was really impressed, bro. And your approach, it just was left field. Like
right.
you just came in the door like this what I'm on. And I was like, all right, okay. So
Yeah,
I was impressed, bro. And then it was packaged well
right,
and you presented it. You know, I don't know if you get this, but people don't look at us and say they in the business.
right,
Right. And then they find out you really in the business as deep as you are in the business.
right,
It's a shocker. That's what it was for me. Like when you walked in, at first I'm like, who is dude?
right,
You know, but you put the CD on the table like I'm trying to sell my shit,
right,
and I ain't listened to it or nothing. I'm like, it's just and the package was it was prepped. Like,
right,
okay, we could sell this just off the package.
right,
You know, come on, bro. What you want to do? Plus, I got this studio upstairs. You doing your shit? I got a studio. You want to come
yeah,
up here? That's what it was, bro. You know,
yeah, yeah,
somebody said, "Here, Magic. Here's an opportunity."
right.
That was a blessing for me.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? And when I met you, I had been like 10 years in the game.
Right,
You know, and that was me scraping my knuckles, breaking my fingernails,
right,
spending every food stamp, every dime, trying to get something done.
right,
You know, and then somebody came and said, "Look, here go the sauce.
right,
It's
Bless.
only right to pay it forward,
right,
but
Mhm.
you got to pay it forward to somebody worthy of it."
right,
You know, so when people approach me and I see they hunger, they drive, and they strive for what they trying to be great at,
right.
man, sometimes all a person needs is a little bitty push,
A little bitty push.
Mhm.
just a little bitty push, and you give them that bump, and they blow up, bro. I'm just, I'm not trying to stray off concept, but
Right,
I was proud. I was proud of you. Like this, somebody that came at me trying to get on,
right.
got his push, and carried that shit. You know, I'm sorry for cursing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
but carried it, took it and ran with it, and utilized it and monopolized off of it and made their very own empire.
Well, you know,
So I'm proud of that.
yeah, you did the same thing though, man. I had a good teacher to to
Hey,
watch.
hey,
So
my daddy always told me uh, when the fuse is going out on this, you have to relight another fuse.
right.
You know, so for me, it was always I wanted to be a film director and make movies, but music was my talent back then.
Let me ask you
So
this: how well did you know Ghetto Man
what
and T
want
Bill?
me to be naked?
They don't know.
I am ghetto man. That
let
was
me
me, bro.
let me explain to people who Ghetto Man is. Now
Tell him, bro.
this one this one I really fell in love with this dude and say, man, he's a real dude, man. He authentic. Now,
Ghetto man.
so I'm gonna take y'all back to 104.7.
2003, 2004.
This is when the pirate radio was booming through. So now me and my guys from Florida was messing with it. So now you like,
Right.
man, Marvell and them going Marvell and them trying to get it. Ooh, ooh. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he like, yeah, then I'm just done with it. He's like, that's what you do. You build stuff and leave from it. So I'm like, we're making money off of this, fool. Like, why do y'all want to? He's like, no, that's how you do. So when he said who he was giving it to, I'm like, Magic got it? I'm like, oh, man, we finna
Yeah,
go crazy. And
yeah.
he the one that took it to another level, man.
I
So
swear to God. And all that was planned, bro.
now well, I'm just talking about, I don't see honestly like how you not doing no type of radio right now. Cause the bust down hour, you created that.
Yeah, yes, yes,
You
yes.
created that. You
I
you
had
know, y'all was saying who got the good weed on different blocks and all type of
yes,
stuff.
yes.
We running
I never
commercials.
said no name though.
Yeah, we never said no name. I mean,
Never
people
said
knew the
no name.
blocks, but it was just like
Yes.
you had them competing with each other. Like, nah, it's that no limit
Yeah.
killing right now. It was like, it was
Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
dope. And we made a lot of money. We made a lot of money. We made so much money until one day I turned on the news and see it was a big raid. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Bro. Now that was dropped on me like a bomb.
Right.
Like, my man Vail was like, you think you could do a radio show? Nigga, I start laughing.
Right.
Like, what you mean? You think you could do Mike Love and the Diz? I'm like, nah, hell no. But I could do it my way.
Right.
So, before I got it, it was out there, right?
Right.
And we listening. They ain't really doing what we was doing. I was like, nah, we finna turn this to a radio station. Like, we
Right.
finna come up with personalities and characters and different shows, themes, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had the studio on 69.
Right.
So with the studio at hand, I could make my own drops,
Mm-hmm.
all this. And I start grabbing the guys like, nigga, you do Hulk Hogan good. You do Tony Montana good as hell.
Right.
Come up here and say you Tony Montana, Hulk Hogan,
Right.
and you listen to 104.7. And then, bro, one day when I first started the station, it came on the air. And they said, take your call, take your first call.
Right.
So somebody said, who is this? I'm like, this the new station. They like, you sound like a bitch. I hung up. Listen, I'm sorry for cursing, bro. I'm just
Right.
speaking facts. I hung up. And when I hung up, the reason I hung up is because I felt like the people on the other end of the line could see me.
Right.
But this radio, you don't see
Right.
nobody. But we was that we we was we was that we was that close to the ground. Hold on, man. We was that close to the ground
Oh, you got to sit back
until
some. You out of the camera range now.
oh
Okay, yeah, you cool. You cool.
we was that close to the ground till
Right.
I thought people could see me.
Right.
So when homie called me out my name, everybody started laughing. And I said, well, the next person called, I'm going in on. So somebody called and they said, can you play Monica So Gone? Excuse my language, man. I'm like, bitch, we don't play that type of shit up in here. And they like, who is this? And instantaneously, I just thought of the name, this ghetto man. You know what I'm saying? And it ran from there. It ran from there.
So it was so dope, man, because like I was like the guy in the street. So I go to blocks and we'll let them talk on they'll be live on the radio. I let them talk on the phone. We out here on 57th and
Yeah,
whatever.
bro. Yeah.
Man, that was dope, man.
It was people like y'all that made it pop off. The people that I knew
Right.
that was in the streets, they was like, yeah, Shorty got on white pants and the pink gym shoes. Call her out. And then they thought I rolled through their neighborhood because I said that. You know what I'm saying?
It was like you be so ahead of your time. Like when we was doing it at first, like you said, it was more just like we playing music, promote parties.
Yeah.
You turned it into what Facebook became. You did it over the radio though.
It is right now today. I ain't no flamboyant person, but I credit myself for making internet radio what it is.
Right.
You know, where brothers could really just speak their piece,
right,
and say what they say. We was I broke every rule in FCC history. Every rule. You know, and for real, it was all fun. And then when it got serious, I'm like, okay, I need to turn it into a profit just in case I got to buy my way out of trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say buy my way, I don't mean bribing nobody, but get a lawyer and all that, because Chicago wasn't familiar with pirate radio.
Oh no, they ain't nothing about it.
But states like Miami was doing that. They was doing it big time. Clear Channel couldn't get no money out of Miami because it was so many underground radio stations there. Wasn't nobody listening to commercial radio. You know, I remember one time I was at a summit with WGCI, 106 Jams, V103, Power 92, and they were saying, we need to find that voice because he's killing us at 9 o'clock. I'm sitting here in the room with these guys.
You told me
and they like, he killing us because he got this bust down hour. You know, bro, that was really like X-rated.
Yeah.
You know, but I learned early in the game that controversy is the greatest publicity ever.
Greatest publicity. It definitely went down in history, man. Hey, they did an article on it when they took Marvell down. They made up lies saying it was used for criminal stuff or whatever. But you definitely went down in history, man. And then I just wanted to get that out there because you know people
started way before
a lot
that.
To me,
it started way before that. It started way before that, but that was my gateway.
You was a big part of that, man. Definitely. We got a lot of money with that. So now let's take it back. How did you get into music?
One Crush Groove.
Crush Groove.
Crush Groove. LL Cool J in Crush Groove. When he did that scene with Radio,
Box.
I knew then that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
I knew then that's what I wanted to do. I'm like, hey man, I'm finna rap. I'm finna rap.
I was just telling some people the other day that LL was our little dirt back then. LL was
Yeah.
the class,
Yeah.
coolest dude.
Hey, bro. And then the fact that he battled the hip hop culture, he battled the whole culture and won every battle.
And won. That's why I say LL is still untouchable to this
That
day.
when they asked me my top 5, that's number 1.
Man, LL did his thing.
When they asked me,
and see, you know you real hip hop when you say Crush Grooves, because Crush Groove, I picked up Ron and Russell from Crush Groove. That's why, that's why I wanted.
bro,
I only thing I said that Russell was doing that I wasn't gonna do was I was gonna borrow people money and I was gonna pay them back so they wouldn't beat me up like they could do with Russell. But that was the main two that stuck with me. So after you got into the music, what was your first like your first group or your first break, or like what was the first thing?
I don't know if everybody familiar with this, but it was an R&B group back in the day called Club Nouveau.
Club Nouveau, yeah.
Yeah. And
what was they song? Why You Treat Me So Bad?
They made Lean on Me. They remade Lean on Me.
Right.
They made Situation Number 9.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
and if you're a hip hopper, it was a rap group back in the early '80s made I Got 5 on it.
I remember that.
They sampled a Club Nouveau song. I got 5 on it.
Oh yeah, you talking about
right. That Club Nouveau was a
right. They did Why You Treat Me So Bad, right?
Why You Treat Me So Bad, Lean on Me, Rumors,
right? So you was working with them?
Yeah, I was. I moved out to LA, and in 1989 I moved to LA.
Oh, I know that. Okay.
I stayed out there for 9 years, and while I was out there, I did Different World.
I sent you on Different World.
Right, and then from Different World, I started working with Club Nouveau, and I featured on a couple of their songs on the Lean on Me album.
I gotta check that out. Yeah.
That album got some Grammys too.
I gotta check that out.
You know what I'm saying? But I did that.
You can't just say you was on a different world. Like that's nothing.
I mean,
so, what was that like being on a different world?
You had some speaker parts?
That was the greatest experience of my life, bro. Real talk. Cause I come from the early hip hop culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they was blending hip hop in college at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then it was Bill Cosby, which I've always felt like was an icon of that.
Right.
You know? But
so you got to meet Bill Cosby?
No. Bill was in New York doing the Cosby Show. Different World was filmed in LA.
Oh, it was filmed in LA, huh?
Right. So
I didn't know that.
When I got there, I got to see the smoke and mirrors of Hollywood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in my mindset, bro, I felt like I could do this.
Right. So that,
when
I didn't even think of that you was there.
Man, bro, up until that point, I thought they really was on a college campus.
Right. I always thought it was in Atlanta.
No, they was really in Hollywood on the studio set.
So what is that like when you go to a studio set and it's like made up to look like somewhere? Like, what is that like?
The second day, bro, I got bored.
Why you get bored?
I got bored because that's me. That's me, Beats. It's like, you know, when you master a video game or something.
Right.
I stopped playing video games because I mastered the games. They're not interesting no more.
Right. I can relate.
When I got there and I see how it really is, oh, this is what it is.
Right.
Oh, I could do this. Not shitting on them. My bad. Not fronting on them or nothing. But it's all smoke and mirrors.
Right.
You know. So I took that and applied it to my music.
Right.
Not saying I was a fake MC. I just said, like, listen, in order to make this record move, it got to move with the industry.
Right.
You know, you got to be unique, but you got to move with the industry. You know what I'm saying? So you have to. It's levels to it, and it's a due process to it. A lot of people don't understand it, but we make making movies look easy when it's really the hardest thing ever to do.
Wait, so
You know?
before we get into your directing, what made you come back to Chicago?
Nobody in Hollywood will hire me. Nobody, and I felt I had a great resume. I did some hit music. I produced PM Dawn's first 2 hits, the only 2 hits they ever
straight
had.
up.
Set Adrift to Memory Bliss and Die Without You.
Okay.
I produced the only hits they had, and Eddie Murphy put Die Without You in Boomerang.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
And then Set Adrift of Memory Bliss debuted at #6 on the Billboard charts.
Right.
You know? And then I'm on a Grammy Award winning album with Club Nouveau as a feature artist.
Right.
Plus I was on A Different World. I thought my resume was great enough to get me hired in Hollywood. When I realized that it's politics,
right,
it's nothing here for me.
So when you got back to Chicago and you're starting over, how do you end up getting this deal with Universal that y'all had?
It was a 7-year hiatus.
Right.
I came home, started working a telemarketing job, eating good off my voice. You know what I'm saying? And Vail hit me one day. No, I was driving home from work, and I drove past 69th and Halsted, and one of the guys stopped me.
Right.
And he said, Vail wanna holler at you.
Vail was king of the BDs, y'all. I'm just gonna say it.
My brother.
King of the BDs. But back to
I went and we sat down and he like, man, I got some artists. I just want you to listen to them, Magic. You're a co-producer. I want you to listen to these artists. Tell me if I got something.
Right.
I went to the studio. When I got in the studio, I heard something. I'm like, this tight. Bill was like, what you think about us making a label? I'm like, I think that'll be cool. You got to tell it. He's like, no, us, Magic. You and me. It'll be ours. And we did that. We came up with MOB Records.
Right.
MOB Records, we took Major Pain under the wing. That nigga Ice, an artist. And we started promoting them. And I produced Bounce.
Right.
I did the song Bounce. Bounce popped off. When we did Bounce,
they still
it
play
popped
Bounce
off
today.
with the Juke Troop. You know, everybody that was juking fell in love with that. It popped off.
Right, they still play
and
Bounce
then
today.
we came up with the Casper and the Cha-Cha Slide.
Cha-Cha
Right.
Slide.
So
Cha-Cha Slide was
when we did that, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I thought that was the wackest song I ever produced. No lie. But Bill said something. he was like, bro, we not doing it for you, we doing it for the masses.
Right.
And Elroy Smith called one day. They played Bounce on GCI.
Right.
And Elroy, Mike Love and the Diz came on after the song like, if you with MOB Records, give us a call.
Right.
I gave him a call. They like, our boss want to talk to you. Elroy Smith was the program director at the time.
Right.
He was like, I was at my family reunion and they played this song in the whole park with it. I want this song.
Right.
We sat down, he introduced us to Universal, and it was history in the making from there.
Wow. So the program director got you the deal.
Yes. He got us to sit down.
Right.
At the sit down, they like, do you got an album? I rushed back to Chicago right quick. Put 13 songs together.
Right.
Came with the album. It was history after that.
When y'all was on Universal, like what to give people a time frame, who were some other major artists on Universal when y'all was on there? Who were some other major artists on Universal when y'all was
It was Major Payne, Colte, myself.
Well, no, I don't mean y'all label. I mean, what other labels was on Universal when y'all was on there?
Bro, I worked with Snoop Dogg, MC Light, Scarface, the Ghetto Boys, Dre. I worked with, I said PM Dawn, Club Nouveau, Big Daddy Kane, Third Base, Rakim. I worked with a bunch of people, bro.
So, hold on. See, you gave me something else. You didn't hear my question. I said what labels was on Universal when y'all was on there too, because I know like Rockefeller and all them was up at that
Cash
time.
Money, Cash Money,
Cash Money,
Cash Money. Juvenile just popped off.
Right.
Juvenile,
well,
that 400 degrees.
Was first in the city. Y'all was dealing with them.
Yup. It was Universal was really in control of the game at the time.
Right. Everybody was in the same building, right?
Yeah, everybody. Universal came through like Fox.
But hold that right there. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. You say you work with Snoop Dogg and Dre too?
Yeah.
Dope. What
Man, it was like being on 69th and Austin. No joke. When I was in LA, bro, I wasn't in. I mean, I lived in the glamorous hills, but I hung in Compton.
Okay.
I hung in South Central.
Right.
You know, and that's where all them cats was. That's where they all hung at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? While little do everybody know that back in the 90s, when Snoop and Dre and all them was super huge, when their music was #1, everybody was still spending food stamps, bro.
Wow.
I'm just keeping it real. Like, it's a process. It's a due process to this game.
Right.
You know, you'll put a record out and won't see no recoup for a year or two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you got you know that upfront money run out, bro, you gotta have a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got a good deal, you might survive, but you probably sold your soul on a bogus deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bro,
so let me ask you this. Let me speed it up. So Marvell gets indicted. They take the mob down. I didn't come looking for you.
It didn't go necessarily like that.
Well, I'm saying I didn't come looking for you though. I figured shop was closed. So I said,
Shop
I hope they ain't got my boy.
Everybody thought. I disappeared. I
only
boy.
knew to come. Like I'm saying, it wasn't Facebook and all that stuff.
No.
All I knew was to come to the studio. You know what I'm saying? And
it was
numbers
like,
changed and stuff once that happened. So, but I heard they didn't have y'all. So I'm like, okay, I just got to see them. So Years later, I bump into you all the way in Indiana or something at a young LA
Lafayette.
at a young
Lafayette.
LA concert.
Yeah.
And I went crazy. I'm like, oh, this is my guy. So that's when
Yeah.
we got back in tune. But now you talking all this movie stuff to me. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, all right, man, is he crazy, man? He is not finna make no movie. You like, man, I'm finna do these movies and I was like, yeah, okay. And boy, once you got started, I said good. But you didn't
Yeah.
stop. You just
Man, it
you
was
got bigger and better. You telling me you like, hey, I'm gonna shoot my life story. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
everybody say that.
yeah.
But you really did it.
Bro, it was I had guys in my ear, my guys, you know, you got your personal circle.
Right.
And they was like, bro, your accolades. You too humble. That's what they was like. You don't talk about nothing you done. You done some great things. Tell your story.
Right.
So the brother Norm Kelly, he taught me the game. He taught me the movie game.
Okay.
And I used to try to get him, man, let's make a movie. Because Norm used to shoot all our videos.
Right.
I'm like, let's make a movie. And he like, bro, you need a budget. I'm like, no, you don't. I got the people, we the actors, we
Right.
got the studio, we make the sound. You just shoot the picture.
Right.
But today I understand Norm. It's working at, bro.
Right.
In my eyes, I was looking at Norm like, what you doing is easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a master at his craft, so he made it look easy.
Right.
But it's really work to it. And Norm would never do it. This was like 2006.
Right.
So I sat on that story all the way up to 2019.
Wow.
And I'm being naked. I had a family meeting, and my sister said, bro, there's no reason you shouldn't be successful as cold as you is with a camera.
Right.
You need to work that camera. So I was working this job, bro, and I went and quit the job.
Right.
And I was like, I'm finna make some movies. Trust me, everybody thought I was crazy.
Right.
But I'm like, man, I took the magic story, my story,
Right.
and I only took 4 years of my life. That was from 2000 to 2004.
Right.
That was the 104.7, the Ghetto Man era,
Right.
the Black Disciple era,
Right.
the Chops I Slide in the music business,
Right.
in my personal life. And I displayed myself. I didn't hide. I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I just told the truth. And I put the story out there. Now, that's my baby. That's not my greatest movie, but that's my
Hold
baby.
on, but not to cut you off.
Hmm.
That movie, my cousin Tennille was in that movie.
Yes.
And that's
Hold
that's
on.
Rick's auntie. That's his auntie.
She blew me because we was at a meeting one day and she said, you know my cousin. And I'm like, who is your cousin? She said, Uncle Beats. I'm like, hold on. That's not your family. She like, Leland. I don't know no damn Leland. I know Beats. But she told me. And she was in the movie, bro. And she did her thing. But I reached out to you then when she told me that.
Yeah.
I reached out to you then.
Yeah.
And I was like, the world little. But my reward to that film was finishing that film.
Right.
Because I did it without a dime.
Wow.
And that was me saying to the brother that taught me the game, you can make a movie with no money.
Right.
All you need is the willing participants.
Get it.
That's what's up.
Well, you free. You hear that? You can make a movie
With no
with
money.
no money. I I like that.
I'm ready to make a movie. No money. The people.
Oh man, he done froze.
Yeah.
Maybe he Dre Bison said, "What's the name of movies? Magic, Walker Rufus. Oh no, he got Little Caesar, Vinny B. Man, we gotta get Vinny B on. Hold on,
Yeah.
let him get it together. He might have went dead. I'll let him come back. But yeah, man, this is real. It's real interesting. Talking to this dude because he really gave me a play and didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it
I
sounds like
love.
this story. You got a deep story. That's why I wasn't really trying to interrupt him. Trying to
Yeah,
hear more what
he's
he was
finished.
saying. He got all type of that era that he talking about. That was a little different. Bust
Yeah.
downs and runners and all that was out. Juke music was
Yeah,
out
man.
all
He
the time.
it was a it was great when
It was halfway safe in Chicago.
it was great for see people like him remind me that I was really a part of all that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get older and you can not look back at so much stuff you done, but I just love to see what he doing now. That's why I was telling you I'm kind of finna slow down. I told him that because all the time he called me to be a part of his movies. Like he even do comedies. He got a comedy named Roseland,
Hmm.
and I just be all over the place doing the stuff that we be doing. It's
Right.
like no, it's time to really go on and get in because man, he got a catalog. He got a catalog. He got about I'm probably saying number wrong. It's probably more, but he got at least about five out there. And to me, that's cool. That's real cool. You know, to just to be able
Right.
to have that catalog. Hold on, let me bring them back. Back in effect.
I apologize for that, y'all.
It's all
We know
I
good.
had to switch phones.
we know you don't love us, but you got to come back. You got to
No
come
doubt.
back. You back in. You're moving kind of slow.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's moving kind of
This a
slow.
different phone, bro.
You might need to get on Wi-Fi.
Hold on. I'm finna hook you up. I'm on Wi-Fi on that phone.
Yeah,
It
you
just
moving
probably
kind of slow.
loaded up. I'm uploading the new phone. But holla at me. Holla at me. What else you want to know?
No, you was telling us about
Huh?
your movies. You said magic ain't your best, but it was important, which it was. You said you did it with no money.
Give me 1 second. Hey,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Simo,
Now,
my
what
homie
was you
Simo
saying?
down in Peoria, he want to be on. He want to be on the movie scene. I was gonna get to that, Simo. He always looking for workers, people to do it. So yeah,
There's room over here, bro. My door wide open. Be
yeah.
the same way I approach, the same way you came. I'm still that guy.
I'm a,
I'm
I'm gonna tell
still that
y'all
guy.
something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Sometimes I hate to call Magic, man. I might just be calling to check up on him to see what he doing. He like, come on, when you gonna come? He be ready to work. I don't care. I don't care when you call him. I don't care if it's a storm going on. He like, man, we shoot something tomorrow, man. All you gotta do is come on through.
Man,
I
you
almost feel
welcome.
like I be hating. Like I told you today, I was just telling Rick, I gotta change my schedule just so I could do some movie stuff. Cause it's like I got my homie right here laying it out for me. And like he always working on a movie, man. The same way you call some dudes. Let I'm in the studio. We're in the studio. Magic is on the movie set when you call him. He's like, he about to shoot a movie.
Man, and real talk, bro. When I say this, I mean this. My door wide open. I welcome
Yeah.
anybody. I welcome anybody.
Y'all hear
Look,
this.
everybody got a dream that they trying to fulfill, bro.
Yep.
Y'all hear this.
Everybody got a dream that they trying to fulfill.
Y'all hear it. So it's like, there you go. You're gonna and see, I be trying to plug people with you, but people be thinking they know and they gonna do it. But y'all ain't got no movies out. This man is how many you got out?
Five.
Five.
And I got
Okay.
6 and 7 on the way.
6 and 7 on the way. And it's like he getting it done. So the I don't know, man.
Say that again, B.
I'm finna try and name some of my favorite. See what I like about you, like when you did Roseland and the Masquerade Ball. You don't just stick to no
Masquerade.
straight up shoot 'em up bang bang movies. You know what I'm saying? I like that you do
Uh-huh.
comedies and different stuff. You're versatile with the movies. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this might be a hard question. What's your favorite movie you done?
That I done, United Nations. It ain't out yet.
United Nations. And what's that about?
But the favorite that's out,
Well, now,
the
what's
Walker
United
Roof.
Nations about first? Tell them what that's about.
That's the remake of the Warriors.
But it's done in Chicago.
Yeah. With all
Gotcha.
Chicago with all Chicago artists. Uh, uh, I took that movie. I took Chicago with that movie and made it about what's going on in our city right now with the BDs, the GDs, the Stones, the Vice Lords, the Breeds,
Right.
the 2 6s, the Latin Kings, and I put all them in that movie. You know, and I took it's based on the background of the Laquan McDonald shooting, and all the
Wow.
gangs in Chicago came together on peace to try to stop this senseless murdering of each other and law enforcement just killing us with no remorse or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
When is it dropping? You know when you dropping it yet?
It's dropped. That drops January of 24.
Okay.
That's
Well,
dope.
I can tell you my
Yep.
favorite. I can tell you my favorite out of the
What's
movies right
yours?
now. Now I like Little Caesar. Don't get it wrong.
All
But the
right.
Walker Rufus, you just got all the way down, man. You got all the way down, and it's like
I appreciate that, bro.
I was telling Whoa Boy that scene where y'all had a shootout in the middle of downtown or something like that.
Yeah.
I I said, oh man, he done dropped some money on this one. He got a big budget. They're in the middle of downtown, shooting it out. I was like, whoa, this is man, you really you got that one looking how it's supposed to look, man. That was real nice.
Bro, as God is my witness, we did that on the fly.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Okay.
hey, if the people come, my name T,
Right.
you know. But we did it on the fly. What I got is I got a team of genuine actors that believe in the vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we take risks. Um, uh, the thing is,
We gotta get your other phone back on because you still lagging
I'm
a little bit.
I'm hooking it up right now. I'm hooking it up
Yeah,
right now.
if it's charging up, you still lagging. So you did that on the fly.
Yeah,
That's just y'all gotta go check out the Walk of Rufus, man.
yeah.
All his
That
movies
phone
though.
rang slow as hell.
All his movies Singles Entertainment. Y'all gotta go check all these out, man.
Yes, sir. They all on Tubi too, bro.
They all on Tubi.
Too. Check them out.
There we go. So I'ma log out. I'ma log out and come right back to
All
y'all.
right, come right back.
No doubt.
I don't know. So do you hear this, Rick?
Yeah,
People want
he got
see.
the he got the
I
tips,
like what he
lady.
said when he said it didn't take no money.
Yeah, he doing it on the fly.
I always say, man,
Taking
people just
risks.
make stuff hard for no reason. For
He
no
ain't taking
reason.
no risks. He got a team of risk takers and believers in the
A
bed.
team of risk takers. But you gotta. So that's why I asked today on Facebook when I said, "What's more important, time or money?" And which one did you go with?
Time.
Time. And why you say time though? Well, see, look. I mean, before you answer that, I think the question got took out of context too. What I was
You
saying
gotta be
is,
specific with what kind of time. You mean time during business? You
well, no,
know,
I meant
time
like,
in a
say
relationship.
somebody might not have no money, but they could come wash out the cars for you or something like that.
That go back to almost a similar question with Jay-Z and 500K. Which
Well,
one
no,
you
I'm
gonna
saying,
take?
okay, I'll give you the prime example. Take a person like a Jody Mack, right? Say if he doesn't have a dime, he got skills to offer you though. You see what I'm saying? So what's more
Right.
important? Having skills, having
See,
skills
then it
or money?
depends. If I'm a pilot and you're a passenger with no experience on how to drive a plane, you have nothing at that particular time. You don't have the particular skill that I'm looking for to do help me. So
But
skill has to be. It's a variety. It's a long range.
this is what I, this is why I try and point out to people though. Everybody has value.
Right.
It's
That's
up to
good.
you to figure out what is valuable to you at. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's some stuff like even you. You do stuff for me sometimes. It ain't about the money. I
Right.
just ain't got nobody that can do it right now on the spot. So it's like, okay, like when we got that flat the other day, and
Right.
you changed the tire. I could have paid somebody to do it, as we know, as we but you knocked it out. So it's like to me, when I say time is better than money, sometimes you can accomplish more by somebody giving you their time. Like if anybody invests their time and money in you, that gotta count for something. They almost need to be as good as family to you, because you
they,
took your
they
money.
they hand in hand, man. I'm just looking at it like you can get out of jail if you do that little time and you ain't got the bond money,
Right.
or you ain't got to do that little time because you got the bond
I'm with you. I just
money.
think
Neck to
I
neck.
just think money is overrated. I really do. I remember when I
Digital
used to get
currency.
arrested. My daddy used to always tell me, "You ain't got number time anyway. I don't even know what you're trying to get what you trying to get out for."
Now you
It's
hear him
like
say, when you tell him slow down, he say, I can't, baby, I ain't got enough time.
you got enough time.
So you got to
Yeah. So I I don't know, man. That is one to think about, man. That is one to think
I
about.
just think sometimes you might can invest your time into something more than money, or just like your own creation or something. You
Right.
invested that time into it. It doesn't have priceless things. Everything isn't about money. Handcrafted stuff from years or whatever. That
Because
stuff
let
be
me ask you
priceless.
something else about time. Just like I'm gonna have to bring Magic back because I got too much stuff to talk to him about. But let me ask you something about time. So when you say time is more valuable, do that mean you got time to wait, or do you do like my daddy say, keep it moving, get it done before you run out of time?
Depends. Time is just a measurement, a tool. You
Because
only
people die.
done
Because people go to sleep with plans and don't wake up.
it. Hey,
So it's like, how important is that time? You know,
depends on what you're doing. It's up to the particular person.
we all don't know our clock.
I'm finna have to get up out
Unfortunately,
of here.
y'all.
I'm gonna let you and Magic go ahead.
Well, no, unfortunately, Magic can't get back in. We just gonna have to bring him back for another one.
Gotta do him tomorrow for
So
part two.
we'll bring Magic back so we can finish this. This gonna be dope to that for do a 2 part.
Yeah.
So with that being said, y'all know how it go. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit share, hit dislike if you don't care, and all that good stuff.
And
And
time is
remember,
money, and money is time.
as uh as my daddy would say, we can't slow down. Why, Rick?
We ain't got enough time.
You feel me? So what's the hood?
Hierarchy.
Inglewood.